Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, welcome back to our class. This is the second lesson of class 5. And in class 5, we're going to look about the story of Habil and Kabil. Now, these are the stories related to the children of Nabi Adam. Now, before that, last lesson, or our previous lesson, we had discussed about the creation of Nabi Adam. We discussed the creation of Nabi Adam. We saw that Nabi Adam, after he has been created, he asked Allah to create or to give him a partner. And the partner that was given was Hawa. So when they, after living in paradise, Allah decided to take them to earth after they had committed in some of the areas that have been not told to do it. So when they were taken to earth, they were able to live in earth, and they happened to give birth to the following children. Now, the first child that they gave birth, the children of Nabi Adam, one was Kabil. Kabil was the first son of Nabi Adam, and in this, the Hawa, he used to give birth to twins. So Kabil, he was given birth to with another girl. So they were given birth, Hawa gave birth to a twin of opposite sex, that is a boy and a girl. That is how Hawa used to give birth. Then the first son was named as Kabil. That was the first son that was given the name as Kabil, as the elder. And the second son was Habil. So they lived happily in the earth, and after living for some years, they grew up and they happened to need to get married. So when they wanted to get married, there were nobody on earth. It was only Habil and Kabil and their parents, their sisters. So no one that could be able to marry from other family. So it was them to see how they can get married. So Adam, he instructed them, or he guided them on how to get married. The instruction was, Adam instructed Kabil to marry the opposite sister of Habil, and also Habil to marry the opposite sister of Kabil. Now, this one, it was not good according to Kabil. Kabil did not like the sister of Habil. Reason was, it was because that the twin sister, because that his twin sister, Luza, was more beautiful than for Habil. This was the main reason that Kabil refused to marry the sister of Habil. So this one was a very big challenge when it comes to Nabi Adam and his family. They could not be able to solve this problem because it is only the two boys in the family and two girls in the family, and there is no any other family that was there around. So because of this big problem that they were having, now they did not know how to solve this problem. Allah directed Nabi Adam alayhi salam for these two brothers. They go and represent their gifts in a certain place. If one of them, the gift has been taken, therefore he will have enough, he will have the right to marry the sister that they were being told by their father to get married. So Kabil was a farmer, while Habil was a shepherd. And you know very well that a farmer, he grows things in the farm. So Kabil, he produced his crops and went to keep as where has been directed to keep their gifts. Habil chose the best gift that can give from his farm, from his shepherd, that is from his animals. He gave the first, the biggest or the good animal as his gift. In the morning, they came and found that the gift that has been given by Habil, it is not there. So Habil, he was having the good chance to marry the sister of Habil. And this one, it was not sound well to Habil, because at first Habil refused to marry the sister of Habil, as the reason we have stated there, that he was not so beautiful. But because Allah has directed them to do so, there was no otherwise. It is for Habil to agree what has been proposed by Allah. Habil refused. And when he refused to take the sister of Habil, then he decided there, he said that he's going to kill his brother. So we are saying that, as Allah said that whoever sacrifice will be accepted will marry the second or the one that has been intended to. So here we find that Habil refused. He refused to accept what has been told to. Now because of this, Habil decided to kill his brother. Now we find there that he decided to kill his brother because of one reason. One, Habil was jealous of his brother marrying the beautiful girl, of his brother marrying the beautiful girl. Now, and because he was jealous of his brother marrying the beautiful girl, he decided to kill his brother. Now, before he killed his brother tried to advise him that I will not going to raise my hand to beat you or to kill you, because I fear God. I will not going to raise my hand to beat you or to revenge. This is because I fear God, that God is there and he sees me. And during the day of judgment, we are going to be questioned of what we did. He was trying to advise his brother that this is wrong, but his brother did not listen. Then we find that the two brothers here, one was very kind, and God-fearing, was very kind and God-fearing. So Habil, he knew that after killing his brother or fighting with his brother, it is very sin in front of Allah. So he was God-fearing. But the second brother, that is Habil, he did not care about God. He did not care about God. What he wanted is, he wanted to satisfy his need. That is by getting married to the beautiful sister. That's what he wants. But according to Allah, what has been promised what to do, that is what you are supposed to do. So, for after some months, after some times, Habil find a good place that could kill his brother, whereby that place should not be in front of his parents. And that is what he did. He tried to find a place, and after getting the place, he get hold of his brother, and the brother is pledged to him, but he ended up killing the brother. Now, after killing his brother, he was now became a loser. Now we found that in the Quran, Allah says, after the brother Habil has killed his brother Habil, Allah said, the selfish soul of the other led him to the killing of his brother. Now after he murdered him, he then became the one of the loser. After killing his brother, it is the moment that he became now, he's the loser. Now this is something that we also see in our life today. After you committing at a certain sin, then things comes in the mind. What have I done? Why have I done this? You see? So for example, you are learner, but after making a lot of noise in class, then you come to regret, why am I making noise? This is after you have already made noise. After fighting with your brother or your fellow classmate or your fellow learner in a class, you now come to regret, why have you fought? Because now you have been called by the teacher in the staff room. Why are you fighting? Then you have to say, sorry, I'm sorry, it was the pain, it was so. So a lot of excuses that you're going to give him because you are regretting that what I've done, it was wrong. This comes after you have done something wrong. So we found that in the Quran,